that works perfectly, but it is using Bird Eye APIs. Here is the path to that copybot. Now that we have our token list, we have our token info, we've got our prices, we've got our deck screener folders, and all these folders, the transactions folders, all these folders that we created that essentially remove the need for Bird Eye. I want you to go ahead and rebuild this. Rebuild this copybot, put it in a copybot folder, and yeah, just rebuild it entirely without Bird Eye. I don't want you to use Bird Eye in any part of it, as we've already figured out how to do it without Bird Eye. We've figured out all the calls, all the main calls. If there's something that you think Bird Eye is needed for, we'll have to go back to the drawing board and just let me know. But I'm pretty sure we figured it all out. So here you go. Here is the path to the copybot. Feel free to explore that copybot folder. You know, we have the bot.py, the main.py, and the nice funks.py. Copy any code that you need over, but again, we won't be using Bird Eye in any of it. Rafe, what's up, bro? How are you? Oh my gosh. What happened? There it is. Now let's go ahead and put that bot up in there too, dude. Bot.py, copy path. 777. Much love to you, dude. Thank you. Do you ever use this stuff, or are you just in love with strategies, searching for strategies? I follow this process here, dude. The RBI system. I have bots running every single second of every single day. But the process of automating your trading does not start with building bots. I am building a bot today, yes. This has nothing to do with a strategy. That being said, I'm not going to build bots every single day because that would be breaking my process. The process of automating your trading starts with research of trading strategies. Most people like myself and probably Lucky, clearly, want to just run to the bot and build bots every single day. If you build bots every single day, you will lose all of your money because the core majority of this work and all the alpha that you find is in the research and the backtesting. Jim Simon says there's new anomalies popping up every single day. So our intuition tells us to go build a bot immediately. I tried that. It does not work. You must find an edge. How do you find an edge? Well, the process of automating your trading starts with the research of trading strategies. So you see me doing a lot of research here. You see me do a lot of back testing because that's the next step. Research, backtest, and then implement. Research, backtest, implement. So you find strategies maybe from books, podcasts, papers, whatever. Then you backtest those ideas to see if they actually work in the past. Yes, some ideas are not really backtestable. Today, it's not really backtestable. So I'm jumping to the I, but most of the time you're going to see me in the R and the B. Because I don't want to mislead you guys. I don't want you guys to think that, hey, you can just go build a bot just because you know how to code or you have AI now. Please read this disclaimer. Much love to you, 777. I'm in the B right now. Good, dude. You haven't lost anything. You haven't lost anything. If you're on the B, that's the beautiful part about this. And that's the beautiful part about making the decision to automate your trading. Because then you will not spend $1 on a trade ever again until you find something that actually works in the past. Now, if it works in the past, does it work in the future? It's not guaranteed, but it's much more likely than the indicators that most people put on their charts. Much love to you, 777. Lucky was holding that one in for 3 days, just waiting for me to get on and ask that. So you can see I'm using Claude Code here. I'm gonna go read through some of this. Okay, thinking the user wants me to rebuild their copybot without Birdeye APIs using all the replacements we've built. They've given me a path to their existing copybot. Let me explore the folder to understand what needs to be rebuilt. I should first explore, okay, identify all the Birdeyes, create a new copybot folder, rebuild the bot using replacements, okay. Make sure everything works without Birdeye, okay. It's getting recent transactions, it's analyzing picks, it's checking trending tokens, managing positions. The main Birdeye calls where the token, get the token transactions, get token overview, get token list. Let me start with building the new copybot without Birdeye. I'll create this, okay. The user wants me to continue rebuilding, okay. Let me start examining the files. I see many files use Birdeye. Let me check which files are part of the core bot, analyze picks, watch TXs. Let me see what the MoonDev API is, okay. Let me see the rest of the MoonDev API class. Good, MoonDev API is a custom API that provides recent transactions. This doesn't use Birdeye. Now let me analyze the picks. So the MoonDev API, we're gonna have to replace that as well. That's essentially what that does is it looks at the wallets that we're following and it finds their transactions. So will you have to use that transactions folder in order to build something out for that. Also, make sure there's a config in there with a bunch of token or the same config in there that we have tokens that we do not want to trade. This means we do not close them, we do not open them. So we check that before the P&L close, we check that before opening a new position, and then also add this token to that list. But then continue what you're doing above. I just had to let you know. So let's go to Birdeye. Birdeye. Yo, what's up, Rico 777, bro? Much love to you. House. I don't want this to be traded as I have a bot going for it. Don't let yesterday take too much of today. Be still and know that I am God. The 777 is my portion. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Spam that 777. We need some good vibes in here. We need some good quotes in here. Every day. Every single day. Got it, Dr. Datadog. I'll replace the MoonDev API with our transactions module and add the token to the do not trade list. Let me continue building the bot without Birdeye or MoonDev dependencies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now I just wait for her to be done. And let's go ahead and say 9.4 here. Building out the copy bot without the need for APIs. I gotta write this because this is closing here today, so I'll go trade camp. I have the Labor Day sale going on, and that's closing today. So I will make sure to write that email here. Got it, Dr. Datadog. Let's get it. All right, I wrote it. Sweet. And she's still working. That's so, so beautiful, dude. I love that. I love that she can work while we work. Okay, so now let me create the nice funks file without bird eye. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get wallet trades here. Okay, looks like we're done. Dr. Datadog, I've successfully rebuilt your Copybot and Copybot folder completely free of Bird Eye and the MoonDev API dependencies. Config, my nigga. All configuration, including do not trade list with your requested token added. Wallet tracker.py replaces MoonDev API using our transaction module. Analyze pix.py uses Dex Screener instead of Bird Eye for market analysis. Nice funks.py trading utilities using our free modules. Main.py early buyer finder without Bird Eye. Bot.py main orchestrator. Then readme, complete readme. Okay, let's go ahead and see how it do. Copy bot. Okay. And then I just run the bot.py, I believe. W.get recent transactions. W.get new launches. Wallet tracker. Okay. Combined with raw data. PD concat. Okay. Raw data here. Processing. Okay. DF drop dupies. Analyze picks. Okay. Try trending tokens. PI data frame. Okay. Get current portfolio and fetch wallet holdings OG. Okay. Check sold balance with retries. And get sold balance. Okay. DF iter rows. And get position. And open position. And get names. Okay. Get names. How are we going to do that? Get token info. Okay. Drop in replacement for Bird Eye to get token. Token info here. Decimals. Okay. I'm going to pull up in my Helios as well. Helios.dev. Moondev. Helios.moondev. I'm at 145,000 out of 10 million. Just want to note it. Noted. Bird Eye token overview. Okay, our token. Bird Eye open, high, low, close, volume. Price change from deck screener. Bird Eye transactions, our transactions module. Bird Eye wallet tokens, our token list module. Moondev API, our wallet tracker using transactions module. Okay, sick. So added this to our do not trade list. Actual trade execution needs Jupiter integration. Well, you can see in that link that I sent you, we do have Jupiter integration already. So you're going to have to copy that over, dog. Let's go ahead and give her more than that. Let's give her a little bit more than that, dude, because she needs more than that. So let's go to the copy bot here. Copy bot a key. And let's go to the bot.py. And let's go over here to the buy section. The buy. Dubai. Open positions. End dot open positions. Okay. Get position. End dot open position. Let's go ahead and say that. Okay. In the bot.py, you can see this function. Follow that path. And it shows you exactly how we can open the position. Shorty. You can see it goes to an open position function. And then market buy swap TX. That's you using Jupiter there. Market buy swap TX. And you can see that we just need to bring over that market buy swap TX. Okay, but then also the close, dude, because if you had a problem with the open, then we probably have a problem with the close. So let's go ahead and check that out as well. P&L close ranker, okay. Then for the close, go ahead and make sure to do the same thing. Follow this lead. This is how we close the position, and you can follow that and see that it goes to a function called P&L close ranker. And then we have the market sell in there that shows you exactly how to use Jupiter to close. Now you know how to buy and sell on Jupiter. So yeah, just follow those functions all the way through and implement into our bots. Thank you. So let's go ahead and put it in there again, just because I feel like we got to be super clear with this, dear. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jim. Rest in peace. Much love to you. Much love to you. Got it, Dr. Data Dog. Let me trace the original bot.py to find the Jupiter integration and copy it over. Search pattern, okay. Let me continue searching for the market sell swap TX, okay. Will your course teach us from scratch? Absolutely. Absolutely. So there's 125 off today. Today's the last day, matter of fact. But I show you step by step how to automate your trading, even if you don't know how to code. I did not know how to code when I got started, so I show you how to code. Nobody's sharing this information on the internet, so I thought I would share it step by step because everybody begged me based off my YouTube videos to make a course, so I made a course. I show everything. I wish I would have known when I got started. But nobody wants to share this information. It's the most secretive industry in the world. Feel free to jump in. Pay for your AI as well. That's pretty sick. 777 real. How are you, bro? Jupiter swap, okay. Shorty, you should have just put it in the just put the swaps and stuff in the nice funks just like we did before. In the other file, thank you. Yo, what's up, Humor? How are you, dude? Dragon King 777, dude. 777. Break baby, what up? The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Extra, dude. Extra. Come on. Let's get it every day. Just a little bit extra. I know some days it's hard. It's hard some days, but 777 to you, dude. Much love. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. And that's the key right there. Thank you for spamming the 777s. I love these quotes so much. They give me so much energy. But that is the key, dude. It's supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be hard. Things are supposed to be hard. If you're not working on hard things, there's going to be no joy that comes out of them. You just seen the AI said the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. This is the hardest game in the world. Jim Simons ran up a net worth of $31 billion. I don't need all that. That's why I show absolutely everything here on YouTube. I leak my edge. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now let me update the P&L close ranker function to use the close position function with the market sell TX. Okay. Let me update the README as well. Thank you. Seven 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 zombie. Thank you. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Oh, it's the hardest thing to do, but it's possible. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Love the motivation. Thank you, bro. You guys motivate me too. Perfect. I've successfully integrated the Jupiter swap functionality directly into Nice Funks data, dog. What I did Jupy. Okay. Buy, sell. Updated position management. Open, close. P&L close. Key features. Checks do not trade list before any trades. Maintain close position.txt. Use dynamic slippage. Okay. Your Helios RPC is needed. Your base. Okay, Helios RPC. I need those two things in there. I have those two things in there. Let's go ahead and go dark for a second so you can read this because it's important. Helios RPC. What the heck? Feel like you deleted my RPC and my private key and all that good stuff because I had it in here first. How do we actually find a strategy with the edge? You got to study, dude. You got to search. You got to come up with ideas. That's the hard part. You're absolutely right, Dr. Dead Dog. Let me check if there's a don't share file. Oh yeah, it's in my. That looks right. It was in my don't share file. So just move that Helios key over to my env file, and then I will go ahead and add the private keys and all that good stuff. But set up the private key naming and stuff in the .env. Also make a .env example, and then I'll just put in the real keys. Can't show you this part, but I can't show you this part. Well, I can show you it now. Am I on my don't share still? No. I just can't let you see that. So, how do you find strategies that work? That comes down to researching. So, where do you research is your question, essentially. You can read papers on Google Scholar written by PhDs. There's unlimited trading books out there. Nothing's going to be spoon fed to you, and that's the hard part. You got to connect the dots and test your own ideas. You can study podcasts of traders, watch videos, create a backlog of back tests, and then if you test enough, you'll find things that work. Here's a book list for you to get you started. You can just pause the screen here. Trading books here. Technical books here. And your mind is probably the most important thing here. So, yeah, Brick. Good question. Good QQ doo-doo. Okay, let's see here. Update your ENV, your Helios RPC, placeholder sole private key, your MoonDev API, created .env example, created don't share that imports that, updated nice funks. Okay. So now let's get my real keys up in there. I got the keys. Am I dark right now? I hope I'm dark. Am I dark? Yeah, I'm dark. Okay, .env here. Private key, I gotta put that in there first. Sole key. Okay, that's in there. Moon wallet, okay. API key, okay. Fallback RPC. I don't want a fallback RPC or anything like that. We just want it to die, to break if the RPC dies. So you can remove that from my .env and example. I've put the keys in there already for the ones that we need, like the private key, etc. I got the keys. Moon already saw my stack. We all have robots. How good is Cursor? I'm thinking about it. I like Claude Code, but Cursor cool too. Been coding for ages too, man. Built a fully automated trading assistant that trades similar to a human. Analyzes charts, executes full risk management, super next level. Nice, dude. There you go, Brick Baby. You're welcome. My pleasure. 777, dude. Spam the chat with 777s. We get some good vibes going in here. Some good quotes going in here. Yes. Perfect. I've removed the fallback RPC. Okay. Use only the Helios RPC. Okay. Fail immediately. Your keys are all set. Okay. Double check the whole copy bot and make sure that none of the keys actually print out. Want to collab? Hit me up so we can connect offline, see what we can build together. We could collab in here if you want to just chat, bro. It's kind of what we do around here. Pass ideas around. I try not to gatekeep. Try not to do side deals. Things like that, you know? I'm locked every day, so feel free to keep coming back. What's good, YOLO? How you doing? YOLO go solo. 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 What's up, bro? How are you? 777. Much love. YOLO go solo. I could do bad on my own. I don't need no help, man. I could do bad on my own. I don't need no love, little mama. Stop hitting my cellular phone. All right, let's go ahead and see here. Done, Dr. Data Dog. I've thoroughly checked the copybot, and here's what I found. No private keys are printed, okay. No direct printing, okay. Public keys only, okay. Transaction IDs, minor issues to be aware of, could potentially leak, an exception, print, error, might expose data that contains keys. But this would only happen if there's a bug in the underlying libraries. Exception handling in these files, use generic error printing. I don't want any exceptions, dog. For the most part, I don't want any exceptions. We want things to fail. We don't want mock data. Double check that. No mock data. No like, hey, if this doesn't work, have it fail. Have it print this exception. None of that for our copybot specifically. If things break, we need to see it, as this is a live production bot. Thank you. Need you to try out what I built. See your like and dislike. All my bots are GUI build out. Damn, dude, you built a GUI for everything? That's wild. I'm not a GUI guy. I'm not a GUI guy. I'm not a GUI guy. I'm a terminal guy. I'm terminally ill, guy. YOLO goes solo. Manny, we know you're excited. You need to realize that you're not the first to come in here saying this. I'm trying to figure out how to set up my AI-powered Supertrend, FSTO, and stock RSI strategy. Can you do a backtest? Yeah, you could backtest that for sure. You could definitely backtest that. Seven seven seven, fam. I'm gonna have to spam the 7.7s myself. I need some of these quotes, dog. I need some quotes, bro. I need some quotes. The 777 is my light in the darkness. Yes. 777 is my light in the darkness, dude. Keep pushing. Keep pushing every day. Damn, it doesn't work when I send it more than once. Shit. All right, let's go ahead and read what she says. Perfect. I've made the changes to ensure your bot fails loudly with no mock data. Zombie boys, thank you. Be strong and take heart. Changes made for production bot, yes. Removed accept pass, okay. Removed bear accept, good. All exceptions now print and raise, okay. Remove fallbacks, no mock data, no more fallback, price of 150. What the hell? I knew I'd catch you doing something. Everything fails if real data can't be fetched. Okay, RPC must work or die. or die. Bot crashes immediately if RPC is unavailable. No silent client installation failures. New token launches loudly warn if it's not implemented. Test functions. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Can you direct me to the file where we put the wallets that we are copying on? Just direct me to that file and then I'll load it up. I'll load it up. I'll load it up. I think it's this data folder right here. I just want to be on the same page. You can see it's only just one Addy right now. It's my Addy. It's just one Addy and it's my Addy. So the only Addy is my Addy. Keep all okay. $777. What's the best back testing, front testing, trading strategy? I like backtesting.py. You start there. It's for back tests. Front test, not quite sure what you mean with like a forward test. Test with simulation or small size. I mean, that's what I do at least. The wallets to follow are in the copybot config.py. Okay. I actually want you to put it in a path like this. I actually want you to update it so it's in a CSV file like this. And then let's go to our copybot here on our server. Copybot, data, follow list. All right, then. It gets boring after you're finishing up the bot. For me, it does. I have fun. I still have fun with this. I have fun always. I got another bot to build. I got another backtest to build. I got another idea to research. I continue to have fun. Gotta continue to have fun. Done. Fun. You're never done. You're never done. Gotta keep going. There's more and more anomalies to pop up every day. That's what Jim says. Rest in peace, Jim. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jim. Okay, so we're now updating this here. Let me update the test section to use a CSV. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I've updated the copybot to read from the CSV. Here's what changed. Wallet configuration, my niggeration. Removed hard-coded wallets to follow list. Okay, follow list is now that, yes. Added load wallets from CSV, okay. Bot ready, okay. Gets all wallets, okay. The bot will now automatically follow all 31 wallets from the CSV, okay. Let's go ahead and scroll through this so you can see all the code. Because I'm a data dog and you are too. Okay, so here we go. The copybot trader without Bird Eye. This is a $200 saver. That's a $200 saver. Okay, so we're importing the config. Let's go look at that config. Just want to make sure everything looks okay. Load.env, okay. USDC size, perfect. Take profit 49, 50x, 50x, 49x, 50x. Liquidity, min liquidity, min max market cap. Okay, orders per open, yes. CSV files, CSVs. Do we have those? File paths here. My Addy, USDC Addy. Do not trade list. Added per user request. Helios. I noticed this in my config at the very bottom. How does that work? Because I thought we just get our ENV from our, I thought we just got our Helios RPC from the ENV. Also, are all of these file paths correct? And will we be using all of them? Thank you. Yo, it's Wishy. Wishy got 7 accounts. What up, bro? How you doing today? How you doing? Just watching your bot. Nice. Some bot watching. Watching a busy bot. Okay. Remove the fallback. Okay. Okay. RPC now only comes from the .env. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The bot will create these folders automatically when they run. Okay, let's go ahead and try to run it now. I think we did it all. Let's go ahead and see what errors we get, and then let's keep it pushing. Don't show my keys, please. Let's go ahead and do this a better way here. Copy bot, copy path. Close this for now. Say new CD up in there, B. Actually, all the way. That's why I did it. Python bot.py. I get this error. Go ahead and assume that I'm gonna get the error for the other imports as well, probably. So you go ahead and fix all of them. Thank you. All right, we're gonna have the bot running in the top left. Dr. Datadog, the imports are failing because the paths are incorrect running from the copybot directory. Let me fix all the import paths. Hey yo, Moon, I finally got a software engineering job and I'm using RBI framework to fine tune my coding skills. Damn, dude, you got a job? That's cool. Congrats to you. I think it's hard out there for most engineers to get a job right now, right? So, big love, big dub. Big loves and big dubs. Okay, so before the bot install requirement packages, this will. Oh, that's my bad. Well, no, Conda, I just didn't do that. T-Flow, okay. Nah, dog. Seems just like an import error, to be honest. I'm not trying to hype anything. I'm genuinely just looking for experience. Got you, bro. You can, love dev's words are not my words. I think it's fine to be excited, dude. I think it's fine to spam the chat with any ideas you have, any excitement you have, dude. So don't worry about it, bro. I appreciate your excitement, actually. I'm profitable, but that does not mean that you will be profitable. Unfortunately, humor. I don't know what your risk tolerance is. I don't know what your work ethic is. I don't know how many strategies you've tested, things like that. So, and I'm not a financial advisor, so this is very important to read through entirely. This game is extremely hard. As you know, if you're a trader, you know trading is very hard. Automating your trading is hard in different ways because a hand trader, they can gamble for the rest of their life and pretend that their strategy works. Automated traders have to prove out their edge. So in order to prove out your edge, you have to learn how to code and be disciplined to actually prove it out. So just got to put this disclaimer up every time somebody talks about that stuff. Perfect. Now the import should work. Okay. Try to front run all the imports, dude. Working through month through two content. Nice, dude. I hope you like that little surprise. Your MacBook screen just broke. Uh-oh. That sucks. That hurts. Yes, sir. Keep pushing, man. Let's get it. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the 777, your God will be with you wherever you go. Okay, now it should run perfectly. I mean, it's not gonna, but keep going, shorty. Again, keep pushing. You can see, you can probably front run some of these as you know that I'm running it from this folder here. Master Moon, blessing, wisdom, wisdom. These are Bible verses. uh, $777. Thank you, bro. Make each day your masterpiece. All right, let me try it. Says it's working. Okay. Fetching trades. Fetching trades. Fetching trades. Fetching trades. No bird eye edition. Let's get it. Max positions 50. Fetching trades. For real, no trades on any of these, huh? What is this? What is this part of the code? It says it's checking for new token launches. We don't want new token launches or anything. Just explain that to me. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna make a trade in my wallet here just to double check this works. Swap here. USDC. Swap. Okay, let's put my wallet in here now. There should be a swap in here. Yeah, used 24 seconds ago. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the follow list here. Now let's run it back. Terminal. Checking for new token launches. Why are you doing that, shorty? In wallettracker.py, I see the new token launches feature is trying to detect newly created tokens from Pump Fund. In wallettracker.py, get new token launches. That's supposed to fetch newly launched tokens. Right now, it just returns the empty data frame. So this is a copy bot. We don't want new token launches. That would be like a sniper bot. So you can just remove that functionality out of there. Don't want anything to do with new token launches on here. We're just following the wallets that are on the follow list.csv. Thank you. Found one trade. Okay, perfect. So it is working. I think everybody on my copybot list is just cooked. This guy made a trade. Okay. Perfect. And now the copybot is cleaned up. It only follows wallets from your CSV. The bot will fetching transactions. Okay, so it's fetching the transactions for all of the wallets here. Okay, we got an error here. First, we're incomplete. So you can see that it looks like it's working, but then I ran into this error in the analyzing pics here. Make each day your masterpiece. Success is not just about making money, it's about making a difference. I truly hope this has been helpful for you guys, sharing this entire journey. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. I walk with the light, bro. Let's get it. Keep walking. The bot's hanging again. Let me run it in the background. I'm gonna make this copy bot list shorter. Check the last 30 minutes of trades. I made the copy list much shorter, including one of my wallets that has a token on it that's been traded. Yo, 777, thank you. The 777 bless you and keep you. Got it, Dr. Datadog. Let me test in the last 30 minutes, okay? Loaded 3 wallets, perfect. Found one transaction. Let me run the full bot to see if it processes it correctly. Good vibes. A lot of bad vibes as a streamer, so you gotta. I started asking for the 777s to clean out the air, dude. Keep it clean around here. And it was the best decision I ever made. It was the change. It was the pivotal point of the stream, honestly. As you see, there's a lot of trolls that come through. People that had a bad day, they try to bring you down with them. So I just asked for you guys to throw the 777s, pass good vibes, love. It's hard to get up here every single day when there's negativity in the chat. So 777 just keeps the chat nice and light and clean and good vibes, some good verses in there, some good sayings in there. I believe you can have anything in this life if you lead with love. You're kind. You're on the right vibration. Negativity just attracts more negativity. So 777 is just a great way to pass good vibes. Love. 777, dude. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is courage to continue that counts. It's the courage to continue. Keep stepping on the gas no matter what. No matter what. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what. We keep rising. Yes. Seven 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 for clear vision and pure thoughts. Yes. I love it, dude. Amen. Good. Now I notice that's in our do not trade list, so the bot should skip it. Let's run it once and confirm everything works. Thank you. Hey, now the copy bot is working. It loads wallets properly. It's do not trade list. The bot is now a pure copy trader. Okay, so it's fetching, okay. No trending tokens. Error, okay. Fatal token not found on deck screener. Jupyter API v2. We don't need to use Jupyter to get the price. You can use Deck Screener or you can use our module that gets prices. Python bot.py, fetching transactions, found one trade, no trending tokens. What is this? Fetching token accounts, Deck Screener. I think something's wrong here because they definitely should be able to find the tokens, right? On Deck Screener. We tested this with a bunch of tests here in our module. Add some debugging prints. Thank you. So USDC works, but doesn't have a price, which makes sense. It's a stablecoin. The other token isn't on Dex Screener, which is normal for low liquidity token. The bot is currently working. It's just that your wallet has many tokens that aren't on Dex Screener. This is actually good behavior. It skips those. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it again. Found one trade. Damn, it has a lot of tokens in here, huh? Let's see if it gets it for any of them, because if it does, then I have a good idea. If it doesn't, then I need to rethink this. Got hundreds of tokens. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tokies. Current open position, soul balance. All right, well, I understand that some of the tokens might not be showing there, but it looks like all of them are not showing. So let's build a script to do some independent tests of some of these tokens here that I just listed. These are ones in my wallet. And then also test out this token here that I know I have in my wallet. Found two winning positions. Current portfolio. Let's check out that current portfolio. It says it's under CSVs. Okay. Current portfolio. USD value here. Yo, what's up, zombie? 777. Thank you, bro. Your only limit is you. That's such facts, bro. That is such facts. That is such facts, B. Hot damn. Hot damn. I do also get this error here. Looks like we need to update this. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put it in this data folder here so you can just use it. Never mind. You're gonna have to add that to the CSV folder or something. Closed positions. What is going on with Wellfly today or this week? I haven't looked at it since we looked at it earlier. WLFI. WLFI. Ooh, it's all red today. Is the stock market open today? Down, down. WLFI. Damn. That was an obvious short. But always, you can always say that in retrospect. You can always say that in retrospect. Got it, Dr. Datadog. The bot is trying to save closed positions to a file that doesn't exist. Let me fix this path issue to use the CSVs folder instead. Wonderful, let's get it. Found 0 trending tokens. Can you explain this part? No trending tokens found match criteria. What does that mean, trending tokens? Is this are these the tokens that are on our copy list? Trending tokens is makes it a little confusing to me. I also want to make sure that it prints out the full portfolio in a DF after it does the scanning. No need to modify the trending. I get it now. Also, for all of these tokens that are not found, let's add them to a list so we don't have to filter through them and print that out every time. So we just add them to that list, you know, and then we check that list and see, oh, it's on that list. Okay, let's not even look it up. Just pushing her to her limits as always, every day. Why wouldn't we? We only have AI cheap for now. How long is it going to be here? Who knows? Right now, it's very inexpensive. Excellent. The improvements are working. Token cash 77 skipped. Okay. Full portfolio display. Let's see. Oh, it does already show that. House. Miati. Found zero turning. No. Did I miss it or is it go that fast now? Tracking 30 watt fetching transactions. Okay. Found 8 trades for this wallet. I think we done did it. I think we done did it, fam. Shout out to you. Shout out to me. I think we did it. Let's see if I buy like some random token here. Swap. Okay, I just swapped some random token. What are all these trades here? Oh, these are old. Full portfolio holding. I don't get this. Why does it say I have that? I don't have that. I definitely wouldn't ever have that in my wallet, bro. EPJ? Okay, now let's get our full copy bot back in here. I noticed this. You can see it says official Trump token, but I don't have that in my wallet, which is super weird. Are you sure that mint address is correct? I don't even know how I figured out the Trump token's there. I don't have that in my wallet. You can see the picture here. Matter of fact, I'm a little offended you think I'd ever own that trash. Like, how did you even make the connection to Trump there, dude? Like, I'm offended, bro. I'm offended. I never buy that. Anyways, you can see it's actually USDC, but go ahead and answer me that question. How'd you even make that assumption that's Trump official? Yeah, right. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, dude. Official Trump, get up out of here. Claude crazy. That doesn't make sense, Diego. How does USDC equals Trump? That's some weird stuff. Like out of all the tokens you pick, you're 100% right to be offended. That's clearly USDC. You would never buy that Trump trash. Let me check what the hell is going on with this token info. I'm so sorry to offend you and turn USDC into Trump. You are the god. Thank you. Holy crap. The bug isn't our token info module. It's returning completely wrong data. Dex Screener correctly returns USDC, but the module returning Trump. Let me fix this immediately. Holy hally. Holy hally, dude. Let's get it. How's my Claude billing? I'm gonna check into it. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't think I'm at the 5K yet, unfortunately, but you know, it's kind of hard to do. I would like to get there though. I'm paying 200 a month, and today I have, oh, I can't even see today's, but the other day I spent 104. That's a all-time high, I think. 102 was, yeah, no, 158 when I first got started. I was going crazy on 'em. I was going crazy. I don't know how much I spent today, but I spent 1,600 this month or last since the start, I guess. So 5K would be crazy. I wish. You gotta ride out Sonet for a minute because you know they're pushing you to Sonet. After a while, after a few hours, fix your portfolio now correctly shows USDC worth 387, not that trash token. Not that trash token. Thank you. The bug was in deck screener module. Okay. It was always using the first token in the pair base. Okay. Since USDC is often the second token, quote, it pairs Trump USDC or, okay. It was grabbing the wrong token. Okay. I fixed it to check. I don't even know where the Trump came from, though. That was a nasty bug. You a nasty girl. You a nasty, nasty girl. You a nasty, nasty girl. Let's go ahead and see what my use has been with the live usage. So today, CCS usage live or some shit. So it looks like I've only spent 50 bucks today, but that's good. That's good. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm getting my little money work. All right, let's run this back, dude. Oh, wait. I want to run it with my full copyright list now. Maybe there's some juicy things in there. Current positions. Follow list. Let's update this code to put the follow list and stuff all in the CSVs folder. What's this? This way we'll just have one folder that we can go ahead and see everything in. I only use GitHub Copilot, okay. But I don't got go over the limit. Mostly only use autocomplete. Okay. Well, that's good, dude. I got more control over your code. Done. Everything's over there now. Okay. Let's go ahead and paste in all of these IDs. Now let's run it. Ever tried to make a concentrated liquidity manager? No, I haven't. I don't even know what that means. I made one for Shadow Exchange on Sonic Network, but it was getting wrecked by slippage. Damn. That sounds cool. I think we're finished here, fam. I think we finished the bot, so I'm gonna let this ride for a while. I'm gonna let it ride for a while. Let it ride for a while. Let's go ahead and go through all the code. Give you all the code for the bot.py. I'm just gonna slide through real quick because you can pause it and stuff. You can pause it and whatever, so I'm just gonna slide through this code. Pause the video, whatever you need to do here. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Much love to you, 777. This is the bot.py. I'll scroll through all the other files too. Okay, you saw the whole bot.py. Okay, the config, you're gonna need that. Pretty simple config. You can probably build it yourself, but here's the config, my nig. Okay, sick. Get wallet tokens. Okay. Main.py. You actually probably don't even need this. Yeah, you don't even need this for this one. But you can have it anyways. Found 0 trending tokens. Okay. Liquidity too low. Market cap too high. Let's see what else we got here. Nice funks. You got to see that one as well. I believe code is a great equalizer. That's why I share all this information. I'm going to fly through this one because it's long. Beautiful. Now I think I just let this run. Run, run, run. Run all day. Run all night. So that's how you do a market sell, which is sick. You saw the market buy and the market sell. Now you can trade on chain for free. Turn something that costs a few $100s a month to $50 a month. Failed to close position. Too many. Quote, too many requests. Okay, we got an error here. You can see we got a bit of an error when trying to close the position. Then also it looks like it could not get data for a bunch of these. And remember, we should check that thing of the thing that we have the no checking of data for. We have some sort of list now. So if it's on there, we won't even look at those. First run complete. Nice. Just a couple little bugs here we'll fix. Nah, the Axiom extension didn't really work out. I didn't really think of anything to build, honestly. Just ended up gambling a bit, which was fun. Glad I know how to use Axiom now. But that's not the life for me. That reminded me much of Perps. Trading by hand is just, it's not the funnest. Not the funnest, not the funnest. Yes, I got smoked. Of course. My view on N8N, I don't use it. Simply because I'm a dev, dude. So if I need any automations between AI agents, I just build it myself. But N8N seems like a good platform for those that don't know how to code. Nah, not using perps. This is using Jupe just on chain. Okay, so rate limit added. Rate limit between Jupiter calls. Um, let's not have an exponential back off. It's weird. I think we should add some more printouts on that air with the juke because an exponential back off would kind of break this bot. So we don't want an exponential back off, but maybe like a sleep 5 seconds, and print out the bugs because there shouldn't be a rate limit there. As we shouldn't be using the Jupiter API for anything other than just buying and selling. I had some dust on Axiom. I bought JB token and it went up 6 mil. Then the dev rug. Damn, dude. That was so great until the dev rug. Crazy, crazy stuff. It's a crazy game over there, for sure. I can see how, like, in an up only market, super sick to have Axiom, but it's not up only right now. So I'm glad to know how to use Axiom. I'll keep an eye on it, maybe throw like a soul at it every month or so. A soul a month. Just stay locked. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out now. I've shown you all the code already. So you have that. I believe code's a great equalizer. Thank you guys for all the 777s today. Much love. Keeps the vibe right. Looks like our whole copybot list is cooked. Any update to create short video on AI agent? What do you mean? Like introduction to bootcamp using our AI agent from GitHub? Diego, the bots that I run are pieces of all of my content. I had to delete a lot of content though, so I don't show anybody step by step which bots I run though, or when I run them, or how I run them. It's kind of edge right there. Like introduction for bootcamp using your AI agent from GitHub. Uh, I show how to do that in the bootcamp. I don't know which agent you're talking about is the problem. But I got a bunch that are shown in the bootcamp. Later days though. That seems like cap, bro. This seems like cap. Like it's not real, dude. Because you know, look at my bot.py and how we close positions there on my other bot, and it works perfectly. You think it's worth looking into algo trading in the market conditions? I think it's worth it, but obviously that's what I'm doing. I'm extremely biased though. About to jump in the ocean, bro. Nice, dude. I might go do the same thing. That sounds nice. Actually, that sounds really nice, bro. I'm about to go do the same thing. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Look, ocean time. The real issue is that the boss checking all 200 positions rapidly. Yeah, but why? It shouldn't be using Jupiter, right? For any of that. In my mind, we're not using Jupiter. We're only using Jupiter for the buys and sells. The real issue was that when the bot finds multiple positions to close, it was trying to execute multiple Jupiters back to back without any delay. All right, well, I'm gonna keep tweaking with this. I think I showed you everything here today. You saw all the code, all that good stuff. So much love to you. It works perfectly, but it is using Bird Eye APIs.